Hey you, thank you for joining my channel. As always, I truly appreciate your view and interest in my channel. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a collector's booster box of The Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth from the Universes Beyond from Magic the Gathering. You might see some additional packs right here. In order to try to bring you some more content, I figured everybody's pretty interested in this set. I know that I am for sure. So stay tuned throughout the week. I'll be, trying to crack one of these open and uploading about probably every Friday. That's also assuming that I don't pull the One Ring out of this. If I do, I'll be sure to cut the video pretty short. So tell you, hey, go all the way to the end of the video and you'll see me pull the One Ring. Not that I think it'll happen, but you never know. As always, huge shout out to God. Truly could not do this without him. I'm trying to thank him in every single video, and I've been thinking about trying to throw in like maybe Bible verses I've caught that have caught my interest in, going to church on Sundays. And to my 3 subscribers so far, you guys truly make me feel just like the coolest guy ever. Anyone who video or watches my video per view, and my #1 hater hung too low. It really gave me the inspiration to do this. Again, I just do this show just for fun. Anyways, let's get into this. There are a handful of cards that I am really interested in this set, so I might have a lot more to talk about as I pull. But there was a couple of things that I wanted to discuss just while I'm cracking packs and stuff. And again, if I pull like, a serialized card, that's probably going to catch my attention and have a terrible attention span. But we'll probably end the video with the box topper, just to kind of see what I get. Let's see. Oh, so back to what I was saying. One of the big things in this set was a mass, and I've never felt like a mass has had a lot of support in it. And now, as more cards are coming out, they're trying to do more with it. But I feel like there's several things in, or that's just kind of wrong with the mass. You build an army, and then you can't, block as many creatures or, several attacks. You would think that, a trample at some point would be really nice to see on amassed creatures. Considering, they're supposed to have like a lot of armies. There and back again. This is a card that I've wanted. You create the Smog. When he dies, create 14 creature tokens. Pretty great. Let's see. I saw someone opening a handful of these, and there was like a specific order that they were doing it in. But back to what I was saying, I was feeling like a mass could have just had so much more, like really going for it. I love these scene cards as well. They're really nice. Samwise, one foil, one regular art, and Sting, the glinting dagger, legendary artifact equipment. Put that one right there too, and the food token on the back would be a tentacle token for anybody that's interested in it. I'll just kind of keep that off to the side. But yeah, you would just think that a mass would have a bit more going for it. Blocking, like 1 per 1/1 counter on there. Like I said, trample. If it's an army, you would think maybe some kind of archers for reach at some point. But just one big token. I was never really too thrilled with the idea of that. But this set is trying to expand a bit on a mass, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I personally like it. Or not that I personally like it, but you know, it's not great in my opinion, but it's not like terrible either. I loved how all these lands it just look all foil again. I love just the foil cards. All that Horn of Gondor. Heard someone comparing it to Cranko. Not a bad comparison, Lothlorien Blade. There's going to be a handful of these that come out that I'm just not going to be able to pronounce, or I'm just going to butcher the Legolas. Tom Bombadil, there's a good mythic. That's pretty cool. Bilbo Retired Burglar. Yeah. Oh, look at that. But there's going to be a handful of cards that I can't pronounce. What else was I saying? It'll come back to me. Erwin, Shield Maiden. Another food token. I'm trying to adjust my camera view a little bit. Oh. I think I'm doing a little bit better job organizing it this time compared to my past videos. Like I said, I'm kind of giving you some raw footage right here. No editing skills again. If this channel really does end up taking off at some point, I would love to just kind of dedicate a little bit more time to opening these. But again, just for fun, you're getting raw reactions. Me stumbling on a lot of stuff, just no script whatsoever. Just having the time of my life. Again, I appreciate God giving me the opportunity to do something like this. Whether you believe in Him or not, none of my business. Glad you're here and hoping that you're enjoying the channel nonetheless. Just gotta get through these commons. There was the Orcish Bowmasters. I would love to have for my Nekazar deck. Just being able to wheel and just do a tremendous amount of damage to each opponent, and then amass and stuff. Like I said, amass has a lot of potential in it. Horn of the Mark. Sauron, the Lidless Eye. But I still feel like it should be doing a little bit more, in my opinion. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Faramir, Prince of something I can't pronounce. Pippin's Bravery. I love Lord of the Rings though. Lord of the Rings was a really good series. That and The Hobbit. That was another Legolas Master Archer. Full art again in the scene cards and stuff. I think they really made it a whole lot easier to organize these. If you've seen my past videos, just butchering it. Always has me dying. No. And feel free to comment in the comment section, leave a like and subscribe. See a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but you know, a handful of people watching my video, but not leaving any kind of comments or anything like that. I'd love to be able to hear from you guys or anything like that. There's Bilbo, Retired Burglar. Enchantment. I feel like this set will definitely hold its value. Again, not that I just do it for money or anything like that, but I've seen Vile Gladriel. That's the second time that I pulled one back to back on there. That was a full art. Put my full arts over here. That's right. Oh, Cavern Horde Dragon. That's a good one in the pre-con set, but this is the alternate art or the extended art for it. Uh, pretty nice. Frodo, Sauron's Bane. Many Partings. I think I already pulled that. Gimli, Counter of Kills. Delighted Halfling foil. Another food token. And again, if y'all have any kind of like recommendations or things that you'd like to see from me, I'd really appreciate it. Again, with buying 6 extra packs to be able to bring you guys more content, especially as we're waiting box to box. So like would be kind of like a nice little added bonus and all that. I bought these before the price hike in these. I think they're like now $37 a pack. It's pretty crazy. Bought the box set before all that whatnot. It's still pretty crazy to see. Mirror Galadriel. Again, just these names like that, I just it's pretty difficult. It can get to you. The Swamp. Yeah, I was about to say a Swamp and Plains is the only land cards I haven't pulled yet. Flowering of the White Tree. I did want this. I have like a humans deck that I could really use that in. The giving the have ward 1 plus the 2/1 is a nice little added bonus to that. It feels really nice. King of Oathbreakers. I've seen a lot of people talk about that one as well. Why didn't the Hawks just carry them to the volcano? Such a plot hole. That's what I would have done if I was a big bird. Rivendell. That's a nice little land too. The Witch King of Angmar. Again, one of those scene cards. Gothmog. More gold, you lieutenant. Probably mispronouncing that like crazy, but Smeagol, helpful guide. Oh, they have like 2 or 3 Gollum cards and only 1 Smeagol card. I love what they did with his little eyes right there. If you can see that kind of foiling purple and stuff. Speaking of the rings, I would really like to pull one of the elven rings. I'm not really too crazy about dwarves, as in like fantasy characters, if that's what you want to call them. The human one or a soul ring would be nice as well. I like to be able to pull one of those, but not asking for too much. I'm just happy to be able to crack these packs and stuff, and even if I don't pull one right here, I'll be able to or I still have a couple more. Shy Scarecrow, another little scarecrow that for Magic the Gathering. Saruman the White, another Swamp. Doors of Doran. Again, I'm probably mispronouncing these like that. Delighted Halfling. Seen that one get up a little bit there in price. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Look at that. Gemstone Caverns, Glittering Caves of Aglenround. That's one part of those that you can event or pull, and it's just pretty good mythics. The Cavern of Souls one would be my ideal pull, but that's not bad at all. I'll take it for what it is. Frodo, Sauron's Bane, and then another Elrond. Here's another Frodo, Sauron's Bane, but in the different type of art. I'm pretty excited to pull something like that, though. I was telling people that if I pulled the One Ring, I'm just going to honestly sell it. I'm going to let that card retire me, even though I'd love to be able to, hold on to it and stuff. But I think definitely going to take the route of selling it, if you know it's saying I pulled it and all that. And assuming by the time that you haven't watched this that it hasn't been found or anything like that. But there's something with that orb I would love to use for my demons deck. You can either draw a card or mill X cards for the amount of counters on it. Shelob Dreadweaver's really nice as well. I was wanting to pull that one too, but Mythics, that's the thing. Then I got a reflecting pull, just like that. That's pretty awesome. That's a really good pull. Ferocious Fell Beast, that's another one. The elephant cards might be a common, but the Balrog. The Balrog was always one of my favorite little enemies in there. I thought it was such a cool idea for a monster, and I saw one of like the early pre spoilers like that, and I thought, oh no, they're gonna make them suck. But thankfully, I don't think the spoiler that I saw was true, or at least I didn't pay enough attention for that. I saw those box toppers with the surge foils, like the prices of those just are ridiculous. Face for the box itself. Again, I'm not aiming to pull anything too crazy or anything. I just love the idea of the set. The next like Hero of the Realms set coming out is going to be the Doctor Who set, but I really don't. There's my planes. Don't really have any interest in Radagast the Brown. Doctor Who. Never watched the show. Nothing against it or anything, but being a fan of Lord of the Rings. Hey, look at that, man! I'm pulling these like crazy. Paths of the Dead. That's the Cavern of Souls. That is crazy. Wow. Flame of Anor. It really just depends on the reprints. Not to get cut off from that just awesome pull, but it really depends on the cards in the set and stuff. If anything, I can kind of see myself more or less buying just basic packs for that set. Again, just because I don't really have any interest in Doctor Who. Come spoiler season and stuff, we'll just have to see, what kind of cards, if any, that I would be excited for. Again, not knowing what kind of little monsters or if any that he or she battles. I get that he goes through like different bodies and stuff, kind of like a quantum leap type thing, if anybody's not too young enough for that show. But I guess that's like different variants of the Doctor Who, or whatever the circumstance is. Book of Marzabal. I hadn't seen this one. Amass Orcs 2. Creatures you control get +1/+0. That was another thing. Menace could be something that I feel like an army would kind of need. But again, it's Smeagol, helpful guide. Maybe to come in the future or something like that, but you never know. There's a Gollum, the Patient Plotter. There's another Smeagol. Birkwood Bats. I've seen a lot of people talking about that one, and personally I liked the idea of it too. 4 is a little bit steep to cast, but Knights of Dol, Emeth Thor, Mines of Moria. I had a couple of people interested in that one as well. And then the Food Token. I've seen a handful of people have, their fair shares of pretty awesome pulls as well. I'm talking about. That Cavern of Souls, and then the next pack, or however it worked out, it just kind of came out. You shall not pass, or you cannot pass. Oh, Gandalf, Butterbur, Bree, Innkeeper. Had no idea there was just so many different characters in Lord of the Rings. It's a full art of the flowering of the white tree. Eleanor Gardner, full art. Here we are. Your Legolas, counter of kills. Gandalf the Grey. Frodo Baggins, full art. Mirkwood Bats. And Rivendell. Say excuse that noise. That was my cats. They drive me insane. If you're wearing headphones, I apologize for that. Wish there'd be some kind of warning for it, but more of a cat guy. They have their ups and downs, same as dogs. So we got one more pack after this, and then we're pretty much done. Again, thank you for joining my channel and all that. There's Offlant. I feel like I may have just kind of gone straight through this one, or this pack, or maybe I'm just having so much fun that it feels like no time's passed at all. Here's the island. Did I already have an island? I can't remember. Well, in case I didn't, that's going to be complete at least some of the land cards that I was looking for. Sauron's Ransom, Ring Wraiths. I like the idea of like the 9 Nazgul that are in here. Wodrick, or Witch King of Angmar. The Grey Havens. Various Fell Beast. And Gandalf the White. That's a nice pool. And then lastly, our last pack before we get to the box topper, and hopefully, like I said, that I can pull something fairly nice. We'll just have to see. Again, not asking for anything too crazy, but you know, always be appreciative if I can. I liked the idea of like what they did with the so many different orcs and stuff. I think that was kind of like a, you know, there weren't that many creatures, or just maybe not that many good creatures in that tribe. And I'm just a big tribal player personally. I'd love to be able to play tribal and whatnot. The Balrog, Durin's Bane, or Balrog. Is this the one that I was talking about? Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. Oh, no, that wasn't. I was about to say, Treebeard, Gracious Host. The Nazgul. It's surprising that was the only one that I pulled from here. Quick Beam, Upstart, Int. There's another Int card that's in here that's fairly low. It's 2. Gladriel, Elven Queen. And that goes it for our packs. I feel like, you know, pretty good pulls. And now it's down to our box topper. Let's see what we're able to pull out of here. It's a little bit of a tight pack. I'm trying not to get that. They need to put a little bit more space in these things. This is actually the first box topper I've ever opened up as well. Let's see, I kind of got a sneak peek at that. Well, here's probably going to be one of the more common box toppers. I've seen somebody